June 17th. Yo. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is E. It's Sunday night, 9 o'clock. You know there ain't nowhere better to be than in the shop, chopping it up with your boy, Big E. Bring you all the latest and greatest on the sports tip. And as always, I never ride solo. We got it on and popping. And I got my panel with me. As always, the real KD in the house. KD, say what's up to the peeps.
What's happening? Two stacks and four flats always in the building.
That's it. And you know we can't do it alone. It's a blurred minds thing. So I got my broadcasting brethren, Chris, aka Apocalypse, the host of Monday Night Mayhem. Chris, tell the people what's up. Yeah, that was about right. I see you came off mute, but we can't hear you. See? I thought we had some freeze face. Yeah. We might got a little case of freeze face, but you know, as soon as Chris come on, he gonna be loud, large, and in charge. So you gonna hear his voice. And then, as always, we got the mastermind in the background, Jay Wall on the ones and twos, chopping it up on his end.
Right.
As always. And so, you know, we're just gonna hop right in today. Not a whole lot on the sports tip, but we're gonna flip it up a little bit. And this week we're gonna start with the ladies. So, NCAA college softball tournament is on and popping. They just finished up the regionals today, and as has we've become accustomed to, my Duke Blue Devils, the ladies, they advanced in their regional, and UT and Kentucky both lost and aren't going to be going into regional competition. Man, oh, guess what? Alabama got eliminated too. Man, we got all them bums out. Alabama, Kentucky gone, Tennessee gone. Man, this is looking real familiar. But yeah, man. So definitely check out that lady softball, man. It's dominating on most of a lot of it's on ACC network, SEC network. Now that they've they're actually about to wrap up the regionals today, so they'll probably be moving over to your ESPN2. Check some of that out, man. A lot of good ball going on, a lot of talent out there. I threw UK a little smoke, but they actually had a really good team this year. They were doing some big things, and for whatever reason, man, just ran out of gas, got knocked off by Virginia Tech. By Virginia Tech in the 3-game series. Won the first game.
They got a. I think Kentucky was up 2-0 in that series.
No, Kentucky won the first series, or won the first game. Had a lead in the second game, went up losing it, and then Virginia Tech beat them in game 3 this afternoon.
Oh, okay. So they beat them. Okay.
Yep. Kentucky was looking good, man. Like I said, I mean, shout out to that squad. They've got some young talent and they've got some big bats. They will be making some noise, but yeah, just didn't have enough. Once again, they beat Virginia Tech 5-4, and then lost 9-2, and then 5-4. Tech got them 5-4 in the deciding game. So just ran out of a little gas. Nothing to be ashamed of. Like I said, a lot of big bats in that lineup. A very good team. I can see them winning them a ship.
Really?
Yeah, I see them getting them a ship here in the next 3 years, man. And that's just knowing the game, man. But yeah, definitely see them getting them a ship here in the next 3 years. But it won't be this year. Tennessee, kind of the same thing. Tennessee's got a really good pitching staff. They just ain't got enough bats, man. Just ain't got enough bats. Oregon State wound up taking that region. And then probably the only time you can say this, the number 6 Alabama Crimson Tide sitting on the couch. And Stanford, that's right, the motherfucking walking, talking trees came out of that Tuscaloosa region, which, I mean, definitely is a shock, but it is what it is. Alabama been point shaving for years. We used to it. But that's what we got on the softball scene. Definitely check those out. Man, your boy been at a softball field all weekend. I had a tournament. Daughter had a tournament. Daughter had practice today. I mean, it's been nuts. So I think I've touched about 6 softball fields in 2 days. But it is what it is, man. It is that type of season. So with that being said, I want to kick it over. We'll show another squad that we really don't show a lot of love. However, my company took and had a little managers event, which is, for y'all that don't know or ain't ever been to a managers event, it's an opportunity for some of the higher ups to get drunk for free, to get some food for free, and do an event. So, our higher ups, my bosses, these motherfuckers went and threw axes.
What the fuck?
They threw axes. They went out.
What the hell?
Got some food, got liquored up, and threw axes on my company's dime. That's what.
Okay. So mean to tell me that you at a company party with a whole bunch of white people and get liquored up, and these motherfuckers is throwing axes. Okay, go ahead.
Throwing axes. No. I said that was for my higher ups. They actually have facilities for this shit, bro. It's crazy. But
what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean,
so they sitting up here. They got like basically like little boots that they walking around and they throwing motherfucking axes and shit.
In boots, bruh. Like for
what
real.
The fuck?
The same shit. Like if you wake up early morning on like a Saturday or Sunday and turn on ESPN2 and they have the World Championship axe throwing competition.
Yeah, I seen all that shit. Yeah.
That's what these motherfuckers is doing.
So you go sit back and let
Yeah. So
no. I'm getting ready to go there. So how the hell are you gonna sit there and let a drunk white man get an axe in his head and throw this motherfucker? Go ahead.
It was above my pay grade. I didn't go to that event, but the event I did go to was the Racing Louisville women's professional soccer game this past Wednesday down at the Lynn Family Stadium, one of our newest, latest, and greatest stadiums here in Louisville. I mean, the motherfucker was pretty nice. I mean, they was busting $12 hot dog combos.
What?
Right. $12 hot dog combos.
Man, I can go buy a pack of hot dogs for $2 and put them motherfuckers on the grill next.
Smoke 'em.
I mean,
I'm talking about $12 $12 beers. I mean they was doing nice things once again.
I go buy a 6-pack of these motherfuckers and go to war.
But guess what? It was all good because your boy didn't have to break any bread. So, I'm just taking in the sights and scenes. Me and the wife, we went, it was a nice little time. The Racing Louisville, which is what they called, came out with the dub, 1-0. But I just got to say, man, and I mean, anytime you get paid to play any professional sport, I mean, I can't knock you. Do your thug thizzle, make that bread.
Right.
Right. And actually, they were actually playing against the #1 female soccer player in the nation and locked it down. So kudos, do your thing. But I will say, and being a sports connoisseur, all right, I know a lot about the rules and regulations. I know the damn rules in cricket. I mean, it's just one of those things, man. I just know a bunch of not worth shit. So I get the rules in soccer. I understand, what's going on, offsides and all of that. But I will tell you, soccer has to be the most motherfucking backwards game I've ever seen in my life. Because only in soccer can you have the ball.
I already know. Go ahead.
Be on offense and purposely move the ball backwards in order to try to. I'm sitting there. I'm like, what the hell is going on, Doug? Like, I was sitting there watching the offensive, plays and flow, and I get it, right? You're trying to move the ball from one side of the field, side to side, make them tired, try to get a run, get the ball advanced. I get all of that. But when you see a motherfucker just run and kick a ball out of bounds to give it to the other team, like, the shit just seems a little backwards. I mean, when you see you got the ball and you moving it backwards towards the goalie so she can try to kick the shit out of it and kick it past midfield where you just came from. So everybody
baseball dudes the same shit, though.
Huh?
Baseball do the same shit. Think about it for a minute. When you sit back and if they have a player injured, they might sit back and throw the ball at them. They might sit back and say, okay, we're going to throw the ball in the ground when the player's injured.
In baseball?
Yeah. I've seen it happen before.
Purposely throw the ball in the ground.
Yeah.
And what's that do? It doesn't stop the play?
Actually, it does. It stops the play for the injured player. Same thing they do in soccer.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that one, Dad, because the ball's live. So, and until the pitcher has the ball, you know what I'm saying, and the umpire calls time, and you on to the next play, I mean, anything can happen. You can try it. Throw the ball into the ground and see if them motherfuckers stop running. It ain't going to happen. But, I mean, hey, I don't know, man. I ain't going to say you ain't seen it because I done seen some crazy shit. But, yeah, that doesn't stop the plug. Now, here's the other thing. All right. So, I'm sitting here, and I shot Jay Wall some video of this. I think we had some technical difficulties on the side of on the video side. I think it was a little too large. But so I'm sitting here and I'm watching, right?
Right.
And old girl from Louisville going after the ball and knocks old girl down. Little referee blows a whistle. He come out and he gives her a yellow card. Cool. Not. I'm telling you, not four plays later. Not 4 plays later, the shit's reversed. And old girl, I think they were playing San Diego. Old girl from San Diego comes and just wham throws a cold ass elbow to girl's grill.
And you notice,
old girl drops to the ground holding her face, right? The little referee, he runs over to see if she split or she bleeding. Blew his little whistle and they kept playing. Now I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know, bro. I need a yellow card or a red card or something. She pushed old girl down and got a yellow card. She got her grill, she got her damn beak blown off. And it's you bleeding? All right, we good. Keep rolling.
Hey, I'm sitting back and you explaining the story to me, and you notice the reason why I'm laughing is because that's what happens in soccer.
It does. My dude. If I'm lying, I'm flying. All right.
Well, you better get the flag then, because that's gonna keep on happening.
I ain't lying though. I ain't lying. That's why I ain't flying. I'm telling y'all the God's honest truth. And then, I'm telling you, I saw more shenanigans this game, dog. So then I'm sitting here and I'm peeping, right? Oh, little chick on Louisville's team, chick from San Diego came through, slid tackle, got the ball. Old girl flipped over and had a little cut on her leg. Tell me why these motherfucking umpires ran over, got old girl, walked her over to the sideline on the opposite side from her bench, dropped that bitch off. The medical staff comes running across the field, and as soon as they got to the other side of the field, motherfucker blew the whistle and they started playing. They played a player down. And I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. The medical staff ran over. Retro girls hand me out. Put a little bandage on it, taped it, and she ran back out on the field. And they got that shit done in about 30 seconds.
Look, hold on.
They played short. While they was getting old girl stretched and bandaged up. And then it was good game. Get your ass on back out there. Go on.
That's how they do.
They ain't playing no games, dog. I'm telling you. You cannot be a bitch and play soccer. Dang. Because I've got a strong feeling that if them motherfuckers has got to run around for more than a minute down a player and your ass is over there getting tended to, you gonna get your ass broken off as soon as you get back to the locker room. They gonna take water bottles and flog your ass. You better suck it up, hop out there on one foot, or what the fuck ever. They is not about substitutions. They is not about medical timeouts. They do not give a fuck if you are bleeding or not. Your ass will get drugged to the side of the field and dumped off. No joke.
In the dumpster fire, if you fucking with them. I'm just that's actually one of the sports I actually got kind of interested into, just because it was on the whim.
Yeah, and I can get that. And hey, your boy, 9-time kickball champion. I can kick the shit out of the ball. But here's my thing, dog. If you look at my shoulders,
what the fuck? That's what the? Oh hell no! What the fuck?
So, hey, if you look at my shoulders and my belly, I got a little more weight on me than you. I ain't running all over that motherfucking field. Y'all can kiss off in my ass. Soccer ain't for me. I ain't with it.
Hey, I'm not with it either. I'm not with it either. As far as me playing basketball, I had to run up 94 fucking feet.
All right,
You expect me to sit back and run another 30 feet?
all right, cuz. I'm telling you, and once again, these pro soccer fields. I mean, I have to do the math and look it up. I'm not exactly sure, but this is as big as a fucking football field. I mean, we talking about a lot of ground, and you ain't just
Right.
covering it frontwards and backwards, motherfucker. Like I said, you motherfuckers is running side to side. They kicking the ball over here. Yeah, see, I'd be quick to tell a motherfucker, you kick that ball backwards one more damn time. I ain't running. I'm standing right here. Y'all bring that shit to me. I ain't chasing that motherfucking little white and black ball all over the motherfucking field. You won't score? Bring it to me. You want defense? Retreat your ass back, and I'm gonna bring it to you. We ain't doing all this backwards and forwards and I ain't with that shit. Not today. I ain't with it. But so since I made the comment that soccer is not for bitches, that's kind of our segue. Because we're gonna do. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, I'm breaking out all the stops. I'm hitting y'all with some new shit today. So we're gonna do something else we don't normally do. And we're gonna talk golf. Tiger motherfucking Woods. My man Tiger withdrew from the PGA Championship yesterday. Basically because he was playing like shit. But he said, he was having, back issues and medical reason, and that's why he was strong. Now, a back injury, your back will fuck you up. Any athlete knows your back ain't right, you fucked in the game. So I'm not saying the back surgery, the back injuries, the knee injury. I get it, bro. I get it. However, I mean, my man's what? I don't think he's 40 yet. So you basically came up in the same school that we did, which means, bitch, there's a difference between playing hurt and playing injured. If you're injured, you should have sat your ass at home, and if you hurt, you better get your ass out there. There ain't no, I'm gonna play 2 rounds, and if I'm playing like shit, I'm just gonna take and say my back's hurting and withdraw. What the fuck? You're making us look bad, Dad. You're making us look really soft. Now, you was doing your thing, and then you got...
He's been doing that for about 25 years, but anyway.
He came out with a strong 10 years, right? And then he got fucked up and got fucked around and let his supermodel wife take and put his golf clubs through the back windshield of his car. And then,
because of something that he did, but anyway.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did it. that was your first dumbass mistake. Mother on the voicemail, cuz. On the voicemail. But anyway. So you get caught up in that car accident. You go into fucking depression and forget how to hit a white ball. Then you try to date a damn snowboarding chick. Fuck that shit up. Then you fucking racing down the Monster Mountain at 90 miles an hour and run your damn car. I mean, like, at some point, dude, at some point, you just got to bow gracefully and just disappear, dog, because your shit's all fucked up. Your shit's been all fucked up for about 20 years now.
Right.
And, I mean, once again, that first 10 years was hot.
Right.
Legendary.
Right.
But all you've done since Elon took and went ape shit, Elon went waiting to exhale on your ass. Once that shit happened, your shit's been on, it ain't even been on a downward slope. That motherfucker's been on a fast elevator straight to hell.
We already know that.
So my question is, or my comment slash statement slash question is, if you're gonna be a bitch, just go ahead and retire. And the question part is it time for Tiger to give it up?
Nope. Nope. He would never give it up. He would never give it up. And he would never give it up because for the simple fact that once he leaves the PGA tour, he go to the senior tour.
Well, shit, he can't beat them motherfuckers either. Shooting a 9 over.
He just came back from a damn car accident.
And that's his damn fault. If you ain't ready, then don't get your ass out there.
That's when it started to find out.
But, I mean, we say he's just coming back, but this is his third major tournament. Fourth major tournament.
But he's starting to find out that this shit is a lot harder than what it is. From him coming back from the car accident and everything that he's been through, he's finding it a little bit harder than what he thought it was.
Well,
because you got to think about where Tiger was at. Tiger was up here, he to us.
I got the words for you. We ain't seen anybody fall off this far or this hard since Lucifer got his ass kicked out of heaven.
Nah, I got one even better. He fell off so hard that you sitting around here, you got women sleeping with women. How about that one?
No, I got one better, dog. You know what? And I really wish we had a Tiger Connect because I want to know if you more upset or if the lowest point in your life / career was finding out that you ain't got it no more because of all the injuries or having to check yourself into sex rehab.
Get Pornhub.
That's the problem. That's the problem, dog. I mean, but I mean, here's my thing, dog. And just brother to brother. Why this nigga got to be so extra? I mean, you know, most people have problems like, all right, I'm an alcoholic. I get too drunk before I go, you know, play my rounds of golf. Cool.
Right.
I sniff a little powder and I took and slept through the tournament I was supposed to be at.
If you sip a powder, you ain't gonna be doing all that shit. But anyway,
cool. I try to smuggle a little weed from a foreign country.
You ain't doing that one either.
I piss dirty, you know, and get suspended for 4 games.
You definitely ain't doing that one. You definitely ain't doing that one because they abandon you for life with that one. Just saying.
I mean, shit. I mean, even Ricky Williams just said, "Fuck it, I'd rather smoke weed than play football. I'm going to go travel." I mean, so like, and all of those is, I mean, shit. I'm addicted to food, and I went from 185 to 320 in 2 seasons. Cool, but I mean, these is normal problems. You know what I mean? Like, we see that shit all the time. Dude, hide the beer from them. Get them a 6-pack if they win the game. Cool. We know how to handle these problems, right? Oh, you cheating on your wife. All right, get them a hooker so we can get this dub on the road. Oh, you like hitting your wife?
You ain't gonna get here. You ain't gonna ready to do that shit. Yeah.
That'll do. That'll do. You know, I like to beat my wife and stomp her out on the elevator. All
You
right.
really ain't doing that either.
All right. Make sure there's no cameras in the elevators, and get them some 14-ounce gloves and say they were just taking a boxing class together, and she didn't get a block up. Like, these are things we see all. These are things we see all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? People know how to handle this shit.
Right.
We ain't never seen a nigga addicted to sex and fuck up his whole fucking career.
It's plenty of them.
But they didn't let it fuck up their career. Tiger,
yeah, they did.
Tiger, that's shit.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, Will got had more chicks than he had 30-point games, but the motherfucker still showed up and did his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you know what? I put one. You was talking about Will. You know what he did with a lot of them chicks, right?
They was at the same damn time.
No, they was chess pieces. Think about that for a minute. They was chess pieces in his prime, in his little scheme.
And that's all and well, but the motherfucker still went out and dropped 30 points and 35 boards with 16 blocks. Damn near everybody.
If I'm getting some good pussy, hell yeah, I'm gonna drop 30, 15, and 5.
Well, shit. I'm guessing whatever Tiger was getting wasn't good enough, because as soon as that motherfucking shit came out, all of a sudden,
right.
You got no money because your wife took most of that. You got no game. I guess the little gremlins came and stole your game.
Right.
You get no ass because your ass went into a sex rehab facility. It looked like you took and went into harder drugs, because if you pull up a picture of Tiger now, it's like, damn, didn't I just see you on the corner of 16th and Broadway? I mean, the man looks bad. And then medically, you over here getting surgeries on you over here getting hit like Lil Wayne, arm, leg, arm, head. I mean, shit. I mean, you're falling apart, bro. So, I mean, I don't even know, dog. I mean, Tiger, Lil Tiger got you on this one, bro. Like, you done fucked up your career over some snapper.
Hey, some players get like that.
Well, and when you get like that, there's only one thing you need to do. What I need you to do is do like all other former athletes that still need some money do. I need you to take on the moniker, and I need Chris for this. I need you to take on the moniker of Godfather Part 2 and take your ass to the WWE.
You know what? I'll say this right now. Tiger Woods' career has been falling, but another player's career is really getting ready to fall.
Who we got?
And I'm talking about Rajon Rondo.
Well, shit, Rajon's damn near 40. No, he ain't, but still.
Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why his career get ready to fall. He pulled out a gun on his girlfriend.
You know, I mean, if he shot her in the baby toe, apparently there ain't no law.
No. Hold on. Let me break this
That's Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, let me break this story down for you. It was him and his girlfriend. They were sitting at the house. They was hurt in the field. His son was sitting over playing a video game. He had sat back and lost a video game to his son. Pulled the gun out. First he ripped the console out. Then, once he ripped the console out, him and his girlfriend had got into an argument. He pulled a gun out on her. And when I first heard about it, I was like, I'm not shocked. Because this is him. In a nutshell.
Anyone that knows, Ray Jean's my boy and all, but everybody knows he's a loose cannon, bro. That motherfucker hates losing anything.
Put that story in a nutshell. I've been knowing this dude ever since he was 10 years old. This is him in a nutshell, and then I knew it. And I'm not sitting back and putting him in a bad light, but my whole thing is when you sit back and you run yourself with certain people and you do shit like this is sometimes what you get.
Yeah, that shit's nuts. He gonna get caught up because he took an L to Junior, bro. So,
right.
So, while we're talking Ray Jean, we might as well go ahead and get to it. Because as has been the trend for the last couple of weeks, our main topic for tonight is the NBA Finals. Now, you know what we're going to do? We're going to call halftime just a little bit early today. Cool. Because your boy's out of ice and Cubs real low now. And so we're going to call halftime. We're gonna get our drink situation together. We're going to sit back and give y'all the inside scoop on and the breakdown on the NBA Finals. Dallas and Golden State going at it right now. Tight ball game. Dallas up 6. Seems like we've seen this before. But hey, it's a little bit different. They're in Dallas today. We're going to see what they got. So we're going to sit down. We're going to talk NBA Finals with you. We're going to give those predictions. We're going to get you all the way together after we get together. But for now, catch one of these commercials. Halftime.
La ciencia es Ella. Hey, let's go. Bad bitch. I see you in the same fucking spot since I said bad bitch. Woo, you're looking at a motherfucker like you wish I died, bitch. Woo, can't say that shit when a nigga ain't even lying, bitch. Ooh, roll that motherfucker blunt, I'm trying to get high, shit. Ooh, that's that drop on the beat, let me spit this fire, shit. Cool. We got a 16 under me, let's do it live, kid. Cool.
That's it. So yeah, man, you saw some of the Blurred Minds supporting cast. We got Ill's World, always gonna hit you, bringing you everything you want to know. You want to hear some of them thought-provoking conversations? Man, check out Ill's World. That's where that's going. We got the movie Militia Thursday nights. I'm not sure what we got lined up this week for Thursday. Jay Wall will probably hop on a little bit and plug that. But every Thursday, movie Militia, breaking down some of the hottest movies that you didn't see and maybe haven't seen. Check them out. Do that thing. And one second. Make sure you bring out your agendas. Man, it's 10 o'clock, man. Got to get the kids in bed, man. Got to get them ready to finish out this school year. Student athletes, got to have it. Because somebody got to pay for y'all to go to college, and the damn sure ain't going to be me. Fuck them kids.
That's that bullshit they try to tell people. But anyway.
I don't care what that ship come from. I don't care where it comes from.
Student athletes. They still get paid too. That's a whole nother issue for another day.
Shit, they student athletes until you step on that court of that field and see what the coaches say. But anyway, right. Find a way. But yeah, so as we promised, get my fan right. Got to get the airflow right in the club. But NBA Finals, man. Let's start in the East. Because this is really, really gotten interesting. Miami Heat went up 2-1 in the series. Without Jimmy Butler. Struggling with a knee injury that he caught in the third quarter. And the word on the street is Jimmy motherfucking Buckets will be back for game 4. Which is good news for the Heat. But the Heat took and handled their business even without Jimmy Butler in game 3, which definitely was surprising. And Bam Adebayo had the game of his fucking career.
Adebayo.
Yeah, that motherfucker. He don't know if he black or French. He's all kinds of confused. But Bam Bam Bigelow, how about that? He can be Bam Bam Bigelow. Almost dropped that 40 piece on him. Played a hell of a game. But the Miami Heat for me, good night, kiddo. The Miami Heat for me is kind of a mystery. I'm sitting here and I'm going back through it, and I'm still trying to figure out how they won that game. Now, the easy cop out would be Jason Tatum fucking disappeared again. This motherfucker disappears more than a magician in Las Vegas. Someone's sending out the APB.
Word pop get on this one. Word pop.
Somebody sent out the APB for Jason Tatum because he's missing again. Trying
to tell you, but anyway.
Jason Tatum, 10 points. 10 points, 40 minutes, 3 of 14 shooting, 1 of 7 from 3, 6 boards, 6 turnovers. What the fuck? So it be
trying to tell you.
Shit, I told you. But everybody thinks he's a top 15 player and try to make me think that I'm stupid. And that's my motherfucking dude, Dookie, all day. Got a clip in him. He can get buckets. But when I tell y'all He's not a top 15 player. I get a whole bunch of heat. But yet,
Try to tell you.
we over here like, where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where you go? 10 points? Put it in perspective. Jimmy motherfucking Buckets had 8, and he went out in the third quarter with a knee injury. So now we're gonna progress past that. And which brings up the question though. So basically, Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum evened each other out. All right. Bam Bam Bigelow, the strong 31 and 10, 6 dimes, 4 steals, for a big 4 steals. All right. Huge monstrous game. But once again, I go back to the fact that the Miami Heat is an enigma. I can't really figure them out. So you figure, all right, Jimmy Butler, he's injured, didn't have a good game. The next person that you would think that would have stepped up and took it and blown their brains out would have been Tyler Hero. But that motherfucker took and followed his master, and he didn't show up either. Tyler Hero, where you at? Send out an APB for him. Last scene with Jason Tatum. They out doing light skin, white skin things. Where you at, bruh? 20 minutes, 8 points. So it didn't come from him. I mean, I don't get it. But yet the Heat wound up winning this game 109 to 103. Bam, 31. That's solid. PJ motherfucking Tucker with a 17 piece? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Struz dropped his 16. Lowry, fresh off his hamstring, and he put up buckets, man. I really didn't think he would be able to get buckets off, but he managed to chip in with 11 with a bum leg. But once again, it's almost like this math doesn't add up. Like if you run through their numbers, like I still don't get 109. 31 for Bam, 17 for Tucker, 16 for Struz, 11 for Lowry, 8 for Butler, 8 for Hero, 8 for Martin, 5 for Depot, 3 from Vincent, and 2 from Robinson. And all of a sudden, from Duncan Robinson, and all of a sudden they got 109 points. Like, how? Like, where's my other score? Like, I'm still looking for my other score, but somehow they found a way to get enough points to win this ball game. And that should have never happened in the Gardens. Never happened. Never. Of course, Jason Tatum came up missing. Marcus Smart did his thing. 16 points from Smart is solid. 20 points from Al Horford is solid. Jaylen Brown played out of his ass, dropped a 40-piece on him.
40-piece wing dinner.
40-piece wing. I need 4 barbecue sauces, 3 honey mustards, 2 packages of hot sauce, and some fries. I mean, 40-piece. But yet y'all lost. Like, how the numbers don't add up. If I read through the stats, you would take and say that the Celtics won this game. Jaylen Brown, 40. Al Horford, 20. Marcus Smart, 16. Jason Tatum, 10. Where he at? Grant Williams, 10. Seems real solid. But not enough. And if I read through those, you would have swore that Jimmy Butler had put up a 20-piece. So what happened? Yes, ma'am.
My basket's by the lid. If you don't mind, can you put in the washer before you go?
Like, what happened, man? Someone tell me what happened. How did the Miami Heat win this ball game?
One stat. You brought up all them all them stats, all that scoring. Here's the one problem. Boston had 23 turnovers for 33 Miami points. That's the reason why they won.
It's true. Very true. Miami played a they took care of the ball. I ain't gonna say it was a flawless. They took care of the ball. 8 turnovers, 23 for Boston. That's a huge, huge difference. And let's not knock Miami. 19 steals. So of those, let's just put that in perspective, right?
No. We're not getting ready to do that tonight. We're going to do it like this. A lot of them turnovers, Boston had basically forced them to, you know what I'm saying? They was forcing plays too.
Oh yeah, and I'm not saying bad decision making definitely played into it. But what I'm saying though is just going off your point. Boston had 23 turnovers. Miami had 19 steals. So that means that 19 of those turnovers are live ball. We've got numbers getting easy buckets.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between, all right, shit, I turned it over and threw it out of bounds. All right, we got to go back and set up and play D. My bad. That was on me. You know, but when you leave the ball out on the court,
right,
that's going to turn into buckets. And I mean, both teams, neither team shot it worth shit. Both teams shot under 50%. But that's huge. Boston out rebounded them, but you just can't do that. You can't do that. And right. we talked in the Milwaukee Boston series, you know, and the thought was Boston's going to lose this series because they shoot too many threes, but that's what they do, right? And they did what they were supposed to do and hit enough of them to win that series. So now we're sitting here and we're looking at Boston. They shot it at a 37.5 clip. Not bad. But when you're turning the pill over, if you're a shooting team and you jacking up trays, there shouldn't be any turnovers. What are you doing to get turnovers? You know what I mean? You're not driving to the cup and getting stripped.
That's where the problem was at in that game. Where it was a couple times where Jason Tatum would dribble into 3 and 4 motherfuckers, and he would try to kick it out.
Yeah.
And when he kick it out, that man's there. Last ball turnover, he gone.
And he getting a jelly at the other end. And now I'm shocked. I am completely shocked. Once again, I wasn't surprised at the score. He won by 6. All right. Fairly low. Not low, fairly low scoring game for the NBA nowadays. 109, 103.
Right.
But then I go to the stat page. Then I check my FanDuel, and Jimmy Butler didn't get 25. So I get in the feed. He got 8? What the fuck was going on? How did Jimmy Butler score 8 points and Miami win?
Because Bam had 31.
Okay.
31 double.
I get that. So from your tag team, Bam and Butler, you got 39. That'd be the same as if they basically dropped 20 apiece. Where'd the rest of this scoring come from? And that's the part that really disturbs me, because I'm seeing this series as a Rubik's Cube. You know what I mean? we all took the Celtics. We thought the Celtics would take and be able to handle this series.
Right.
They took and went in, did what they were supposed to do. They got a split. You go back to Boston, and once again, Tatum shows up missing. Marcus Smart drops a 40 piece. So, if you take
Brown.
all right, yeah, I'm sorry, Brown drops a 40 piece. So Tatum and Brown put up 50. Butler and Bam put up 40. It's looking pretty damn cheesy for the Celtics. Except. And that makes my head hurt, man. Like
and not to mention in that game, Tatum and Smart had got hurt too.
Well, Smart was already hurt.
He got hurt again.
And I don't know, man. Like literally now, a series that I thought was going to be done in 6, with the Celtics winning fairly easily. Nah. It still could be done in 6. It could happen. Yeah. Boston, I mean, numerically, Boston can run off these next 3. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that magic. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be more of like one of them series. It's gonna be a nip and tuck type series where, okay, you seen in the first game Miami won, then second game Boston win, then the third game Miami win. It's gonna be that type of series.
And I get series of adjustments, but I really haven't seen any. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen any adjustments.
They don't have to.
I haven't. Like you said, the first game, Boston won the second game, but it's not like Boston changed up their defensive scheme. It's not like
they don't have to.
It's not like they did anything different. It's just they showed up. And
they don't have to. That's the whole point. If you get Boston and Miami and they evenly match on the defensive end, you ain't gotta make no adjustments. You really don't. Because they both play the same way. The only thing you're gonna have to make adjustments on is if you might have a breakdown on defense. That's the only way you're going to have to make an adjustment off of that. But if they play straight up, I'm playing straight up.
Yep. But I mean here and I'm going to stick with my guns. I went with the Celtics because I think they're a better team. I don't even know. I think they're a better. Let me put it like that. I think the Miami Heat or the old hotness. You know exactly what you're gonna get from them every single night. And the question is what you're gonna get from them on a level every single night gonna be able to consistently beat the wave of Boston, right? You know, they're going to be up. They're going to be hot one night. They're going to be down one night. You know, are they hot 4 out of 7 nights? That's basically the question.
True.
Are better than the Miami Heat. However, when you're in a nip and tuck series, like you said, very evenly matched, right? Both teams, either team can win. Very evenly matched. When you're in this type of series, it has a lot to do with momentum.
Right.
And for me, if I'm putting on my Boston Celtics hat, I'm scared shitless right now. And I'll tell you why. Jason Tatum disappeared again. We just saw this shit in the Milwaukee series where he just disappeared in the air like a puff of smoke. Don't know where he went. Don't know if we'll get to see him again. All right. Marcus Smart is hurt. He is
That's
playing
your
hurt.
dude. That's your dude.
No. All right. I said he's a bucket, and he is a bucket. But I also
Your
told y'all
guy. Your guy disappeared.
I also told y'all he's not one of the top 15 players in the league. But
Yeah,
no
you
one
that
listened.
came on to the side, bro. Come on.
I said that from day one and caught a lot of smoke about it. A lot of people want me to list off these numbers, but yet, guess what? Just like he's missing from that top 15 list, he's missing in action right now. Someone take and call Tom Cruise and the Mission Impossible crew to go and get him. Bring him back.
No, you was sitting back and saying he was a top 25 player, and we had to check you on that shit. Let's go.
Oh, he's a top 25 player. He's not top 15.
It's not even.
He's top 25 right now. In the league right now, he's top 25.
No, it's not. Because of this bullshit.
I get that. Hey, and that is a valid.
He disappears too damn much.
You can't be the man and not show up. I get that. But that falls back on the Celtics.
That falls back on him.
It falls on him too. It falls back on the Celtics. Who else did you get? Who else do you have? And I mean, you've got a nice Brown's nice. He can get buckets, right? But he's not in this, right? We've seen this. We've seen teams that play better without their star players. Memphis Grizzlies. But at the end of the day, the Celtics have to have Jason Tatum. Now, you put a lot on this young cat's shoulders. You expect a lot out of him. He wants to shoot the ball. He wants to peel. Quite honestly, I don't think Jason Tatum wants a superstar there. I don't think Jason Tatum is a superstar. I think he's a very good player. I think he is a walking bucket. He is not a takeover player. It's kind of like he reminds me a lot. He's got more three-point game. He reminds me a lot of Rip Hamilton. All right.
I wouldn't.
Rip was a bucket. Rip could get buckets. But no one ever really saw him as a superstar.
So hold on. So mean to tell me that Jason Tatum, he's only 24 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know where his career can go at yet.
Nope.
They said the same shit about Giannis. Look what he's done.
No, Giannis is all since Giannis stepped foot in the league, everyone knew he was that dude. Everybody knew he was that dude.
No, they did not. No, they did not. Learn your history about Giannis. His history wasn't like that. Jason Tatum came out of high school, bro. Top of his craft.
Yeah.
Giannis went to basically a lower level league.
Yeah.
And look what he's done.
If we just gonna say because he went to fucking Steph Curry went to fucking Davidson. So, I mean, just because exactly. And Jay was on the clips today, boy. That's the perfect one. I'm just saying though, like it's system based. Now, I think personally, I think if Jason Tatum had a superstar or a better player with him, it would make him better. But cats don't like that, right?
If he's supposed to be that dude,
He wants to be that dude, but not everyone has that dude skill set. You know what I mean? Like when you look through the league, and I mean, there's plenty of cats that are sitting on the couch that have the skill set. So obviously there's something extra, right? You know, you got to have a will to win. But there's plenty of cats sitting on the couch that have that skill set to be the dude, right? You talk about your boy at the Hawks,
Trae Young.
Trey. Trey's got a skill set on him to be that dude. He ain't figured it out yet, and he definitely needs help. But he's got that skill set. Ja Morant, he's got that skill set. Kyrie's got that skill set. He's just
Don't talk about that, motherfucker.
Hold up.
Don't talk about that, motherfucker, because I swear to God, I'll go in on this ass. But anyway.
Kyrie's problem is that motherfucker is the Kanye West of basketball. You're too worried about all the extra shit to take and do your damn job. All right? But real talk, taking all the bullshit out,
right?
Looking at his skill set and what he brings to the table, the man's a problem, right?
Right.
We finding out Luka is a problem, right? He's got that skill set. We all know Dame Dollar has got that skill set. There's plenty of cats that have the it, right? And it's all about fitting pieces around them and getting them some additional help and yada yada. And I mean, there's plenty of them. We know Giannis is that, but I think he's got the pieces around him. Once Chris Middleton takes and comes back off of injury, I mean, he's got some nice pieces, right? He can, but you could take and put Giannis on a team, and he can take and make things shake. Embiid, and the list goes on and on and on. And when you talk about the list of those caliber players, those A-list players, Jason Tatum is not up there. He is a bucket. He can score. He is not a superstar.
And I'm going to tell you one even better. A lot of people sitting back and say Luka is a superstar. I don't think he's there yet. He's not at that status. He's not. I'm putting this out there for everybody on this panel. Luka's not a superstar yet. He could get there, but he's not there right now.
What's he got to do?
The franchise got to build around him.
But the franchise has to build around Trey. The franchise has to build around Dame. I mean, there's a lot of cats out there that the franchise has to build around, but we already know these kids have it. What says Luka doesn't have it? Because he a fat, slow white kid? Because he don't dunk? I mean, the kid is playing outside of his mind. He has literally carried Dallas to the Western Conference Finals.
Okay. I'll put one even better to you. You just mentioned Luka Doncic, right?
Yep.
Out for Dallas. Name another player that's gonna roll with him. Let's roll.
They ain't got one.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
But okay, so now let's play that game, right? Miami or Atlanta Hawks. Besides Trey, name a player.
John Collins, Clint Capella.
And they've been third and fourth options everywhere they've been before now.
No, because they playing off with Trey Young.
Because he's making them better. So Luka hasn't made the players around him better?
No.
Fucking Dinwiddie? He ain't made him better?
They shoot too many damn threes.
That's because that's what they choose to do with the pill once he hits them.
You just made my point.
But
you just made my point.
That's what they choose to do with it. Finney Smith the same way. That's what they choose to do with it. Right? There's a lot of cats. I mean, Ja ain't got nobody. Nobody.
Ja actually got a lot of people. He really do, but
Brooks and Bain are role players. Brooks and Bain are role players. The same way Dinwiddie and Finney
they
Smith
role players they role players that can potentially be stars. That's why I'm like,
they can be stars. What team are we sending them to? Dinwiddie, what team you want to put them on to get them a star status?
I ain't talking about Dinwiddie. I'm talking about Brooks and Bain.
All right, Brooks, what team you want to put them on to get them a star status?
If Memphis put him out on the market, it'd be 5 teams right now that will call for him.
And I'm not saying that he couldn't find a home, but he's not that dude. He's not that dude. He is not a star.
You have to look at the player.
He is a very good player, and there's a difference.
You have to look at players and the way they progress through their career. That's what I'm saying. He might work out, get himself better. He might work on his mistakes.
All right. So, and I'm just gonna throw this out. And no shade at all. I forgot Devin Booker. He's in kind of the same status, just because Chris Paul is subject to disappear at any motherfucking time as well. And we all know Andre Ayton is garbage. But
strip him.
So
I already said it. Strip him of his number 1 pick, bro.
But here's what I'm saying. All right. If we threw out, say, Golden State, Wiggins, is he a star or a role player?
Right now, he's a role player because he had chances.
Buckets, right? We know he can get buckets. He had chances to be a star.
He blew it. God damn. I froze up.
Yeah, shout out, man. Appreciate you hitting that peacock. Jordan, but I'm back. But so what I was saying, Draymond, he is star. Draymond Green, star role player.
Right.
Right. I mean, he's a role player. He plays that role very well. but he's a role player. Klay Thompson,
Right.
a star or he a role player?
Mm.
Right? I mean, that's the
Right.
stuff. Could Klay go somewhere and be it? I think Klay, that's the perfect comparison for me. I think Jason Tatum and Klay Thompson are very comparable as players. Very much so. Because we all know Klay can drop 50, 60 on your ass. But he also tends to drop 14, 15, have off shooting nights. But he does look. Klay Thompson and Jason Tatum to me are equal.
Right.
Equal play. All right. But
Right.
I don't think we would ever take and dare to deem Klay a star player. Could he be on another team? Possibly. But you part of the Splash Brothers. You always play a number 2. You will always be
Right.
Luigi.
Right.
All right. And Jordan Poole, he's in the merge, right? As a nice little piece, he's out there dropping 30 clips like he dropping fries at McDonald's drive-through.
Bow, 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 bow.
You know what I mean? So I mean, Jordan Poole, nice player, role player, and we all know the star on the team is Steph. So we talking about Steph with
Right.
how many did I run off? 4, 5 nice pieces, but not stars. Nice pieces, but not stars. But yet we're over here and we're talking about Ja, and we're talking about Trey, and we're talking about Book, and we're talking about Luka, and we're talking about whoever. And we're like, but they got Brooks. He's the star. No, he's not. He's a role player. He's had to try to escalate and raise his game to a star status because they don't have any other pieces. But yet we're over here talking about Steph and his motherfucking arsenal of role players. And you see what I'm saying? You bringing a knife to a gunfight.
True.
And I think what we do as I won't even say is sports or basketball fans. I think we're at escalated level, right? I'd say
Right.
we are B+ in this class. We ain't just looking at it, we analyzing it. And so what we do is we look at the team, we're like, all right, we got this star, right? And
Right.
and once again, not even a slap, not even a slap to Chris Middleton, because I like his game and he's got a lot of game. But even with the Bucks, we've elevated Chris Middleton to, hey, he's a star because he's Giannis's, he's Giannis's backup.
Nah, I've never said he was like. I always said Middleton was a star. He ain't no superstar. Hell no.
No, but I mean, he's a hell of a good player.
Right.
And I don't want to say it's a knock on any of these players, but there's an it factor. There just is. And what's happened is a lot of the players with the it factors have tried to take, try to put it in the cheat code. The up, down, down, A, B, select, start. They try to put it in the cheat code.
Right.
James Harden going to Philly because Embiid is a star. James, you're starting to fizzle a little. We know you can still sizzle and cook.
Right.
But, you try to put it in the cheat code. You try to run to Brooklyn and play with KD and Kyrie. That didn't work out. You run to Embiid. But I think we all know, and maybe Harden's slowing down a little bit. But, I mean, we all know when Harden was in Houston, he was a superstar.
Right.
Kyrie, we no, well, like him or not, we know his ball game is of a superstar caliber. KD, we know his ball game is of a superstar status. Giannis, we know his game's at a superstar status. You know, I'll tell you the shot. I really didn't think Jimmy Butler was like that until he went to Miami and was doing shit. You know what I mean? When he was in Chicago, it wasn't really like that.
Jimmy Butler still ain't like that for real.
I don't think Jimmy Butler is a superstar, but he's carrying that team. And that's what we've done. You know, we look at the teams and we're looking at what you got in your pieces and how you can complement each other, and we're picking out a top 2 or top 3. But what it's making us do is elevate cats to a status that they are not really at.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened with Jason Tatum on the Celtics. Jason Tatum is a phenomenal piece. But like I said, to me,
you did it. You did it to Jason Tatum. You did it.
But like I said, Jason Tatum is like Klay Thompson to me. I cannot find, and I love Klay's game, and Klay is he's a dog on defense. He's a walking bucket. He'll let that motherfucking fly.
You the one that went there with Jason Tatum.
But like I said, if you look at the Celtics roster, Jason Tatum has to be their superstar. If you look at the Celtics roster, Jason Tatum has to be their superstar. But I don't think Jason Tatum is a superstar.
Come on to the club. About time.
Shit, I was already there with you.
Come on.
I was already there with you. I told you. I told you I didn't think he was a top 15 player. Top 25? Maybe.
No. Come on to the club.
But
come on to the club. All you gotta do is just admit this. He's probably right now, he's only 24 years old, bro.
Oh, yeah. Very young in the game.
You expected him to be top 25 at 24? The only person that has done that I've seen, it's only, let me see, 1, 2. It's only been 2 people that has done this.
And I'm going to call you a lie right there. But go ahead.
LeBron James.
Yep.
And Michael Jordan.
KD. Joel Embiid. Giannis.
Okay, and
but I'm all I'm saying is it's not impossible to be that dude at that age. I just think that, quite honestly, if you want to know the real talk behind this, the real talk, why I think Jason Tatum has disappeared a couple of games, especially in the playoffs. The real talk is, I think the man's tired. I think he's tired.
He's tired at 24? Really?
But and
so that's where you're going at.
No,
he's tired at 24.
Listen.
Wow.
If you're dubbed the man, you've got to show up every game. So I'm not cutting him any slack. Please don't get it misconstrued. I'm not cutting him any slack. All right. But the Celtics were the one. Well, no. Miami Heat were the 1 seed, right? But throughout the season, Jason Tatum showed up for all 82 games.
Right.
All right. And you carried this team holding this, wearing this facade that you're a superstar. Right? having to play like you're a superstar. Every game, regular season, then we're in the playoffs. And I don't think it's intentional. I just think as a do-it-all player, sometimes you get tired, man. I would say the same thing for Luka. Once again, Golden State then flipped it around on him. Golden State's up 6 right now. I think it's the same thing for Luka. And it's not a cop-out. It's just a reality that, and shit, I say the same thing for Ja. Even if he hadn't got hurt and it played every game. But you had some time off during the season because you had your knee issue. You had some time off during the season. You cannot be the man, the focal point, every single game, regular season, playoffs, without some help.
That's what I said about Giannis in the last series against Boston.
Exactly. But here's the thing. And I never had a knock against Giannis. And he's a fucking freak of nature. And he did a hell of a job even getting them to that game. But Giannis is out there dropping 40 every fucking night with 12, 15 boards, 6, 7, 8, 9 dimes. You know what I'm saying?
No,
we never sent out an APB for Giannis. He showed up every night. But with your size, that's still a wear down, right?
Right.
You got to be able to fall back. Shit, Steph took and got hurt, and these motherfuckers, Jordan Poole stepped in and dropped 30 every motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? If Steph gets hurt, would Golden State struggle to win a series? Yes. But could they? Yes. If Luka gets hurt, Dallas is done. If Jimmy Butler is hurt for real, and not a knock on Bam and not a knock on the Miami Heat because they found a way to do it last game, you're not going to win consistently. Miami Heat cannot play without Jimmy Butler.
Hell no.
You know, the same thing we talked about with Philly. And Miami found a way to bounce back, right? Philly cannot play every game without Joel Embiid.
Right.
You know, the Bucks cannot play without Giannis. We go on and on and on and on. Memphis, Atlanta cannot play without Ja and Trey. They just can't. And at the end of the day, Boston can play without Jason Tatum. He's a bucket. He makes it easier for him. He is not a superstar. Jason Tatum cannot carry the Celtics to a dub. Jason Tatum, when he shows up, writing them in the books for an easy 25 to 30, makes it easier.
Matter of fact,
Boston needs everybody. Boston has to have Tatum with 30 plus. They got to have Smart or
no.
They got to have Smart or your boy. Shit, I just lost his name again.
That Boston actually got to stop. They don't even know it. They really don't even know it.
Who's that?
Jaylen Brown. I'm running everything through him.
Jaylen Brown is nasty. And once again, he dropped 40. So I get back to the point, and then we're going to switch over to Golden State, which is if I'm the Celtics right now, I am scared shitless in this series. Because Jason Tatum is subject to disappear at any point in time. For whatever reason.
Right.
All right.
Right.
But he's not hurt. He just disappears. So I'm playing him because he's been my go-to. I know he's a bucket. He's out there on the court, but you're not getting me anything. Right? Jaylen Brown just had a career game and dropped 40.
Right.
Your role player, Al Horford, stepped in and put up 20.
Right.
Marcus Smart, he's hurt, playing hurt, and still dropped 16.
Right.
But I don't know. I never know if he's going to be here or not because he's injured. I mean, let's keep it real. Marcus Smart is not playing hurt. He's playing injured right now. He's trying to get a ship. He's injured. If this was the regular season, he'd be out for a week or two.
Nah.
All right. So all these players stepped up. Jason Tatum disappeared. Jimmy Butler didn't play basically the last 2 quarters. They only had one player that took and showed up out of their ass, which was Bam, and he didn't even outscore our top scorer and Jaylen Brown. And we got beat at home.
Right.
With all those being in play, if I'm the Celtics, I'm scared as shit right now, especially in a series that we said is pretty much tit for tat and can go either way. And if I'm the Miami Heat, conversely, I'm feeling pretty fucking good. Jimmy Butler's hurt. We only got 8 out of him. Bam played strong. And we basically spread out the rest of the points amongst everybody. Tyler Hero didn't show up. We spread out the points. We spread out the points amongst everybody else. We made these motherfuckers turn the ball over 23, 24, 28, 29 times. And got a dub on their home court. They're playing pretty high right now.
Not exactly. Not exactly, because I sat back and I actually watched that game, and Miami got a lot of holes. They really do. They got a lot of holes. And I could pick them out right now. As me being on the floor, I could pick these holes out right now. First off, Miami got small guards.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm Boston, I'm sitting back and I'm trying to work my offense off of them small guards. Catch them in the matchups where you get like Tatum or Brown on one of them small guards.
Yeah.
That's what I looked at when I seen the game. And then as far as they big men, work them through the lane. Keep them moving. Don't have your big man stationary.
Well, and here's my surprise. All right. Not the fact that Bam could score 30, but the fact that Al Horford, who, I mean, no offense, and I mean, no one can stop Giannis, but made it pretty hard for Giannis to get his buckets. And we all know that Bam is not Giannis. But you allow him to drop a 30 piece. That will not happen. Okay? Let me go ahead and put that out there for all the bettors out there. All right? Al Horford is an OG in the league. And,
Right.
And he's a very good size matchup for Bam. Bam slept him. All right? He snuck up on him. Everybody knew that Bam was good for 15, 20 points, 10 boards.
Right.
He snuck up on him with this game. All right?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen again.
Right.
So I get that piece of it, but once again, when you take and look at Bam and Butler, and even if you want to extend it to a big three, right? Bam, Butler, and Hero didn't top 50. And yet Miami found a way to do it. And that's why I'm struggling with this series right now. I'm going to roll with my initial. I don't think Jason Tatum will disappear like that again this series. I could be wrong. I don't think he'll disappear again. But I think he's going to put up the numbers consistent to what he is, which is role player numbers. He's going to get you 20 to 25. He might be a little pissed off game 4 and get you a 30 to a 35 piece. But it's not going to be consistent. He's going to get you 20. He's going to get you 25. The key to this series is if Marcus Smart can take enough hydrocodone shots and enough Vicodin and enough Tylenol to continue to play. And once again, Brown is a problem. And I don't think Brown will take and put up 40 again, but I think he will have at least one more 30-point game this series. But he's going to get you the 20 to 25. So the question then becomes, if I've got Tatum getting me 20 to 25, I've got Brown getting me 20 to 25, do I have enough? Can Marcus Smart get me 20 to 25 like he's capable of? That's where the money is, right? If all three of them get you 20 to 25, the Celtics are a problem. They will beat the Heat. But I don't know if it's consistent enough, but I'm going to ride with it, and I'm going to have faith with my Celtics, man. I'm going to ride with the Celtics.
Yeah, so you on the point where I'm at. I do not trust the Miami Heat for shit. Bossing this 6.
You think they're going to run off these next 4 or next 3? That's the key.
Trust me.
In a tit for tat series, as close as these teams are, I don't see the Celtics being able to win.
Miami just never did the stupid shit to blow the game.
They tried. I don't see the Celtics winning 3 straight. I've got the Celtics in 7, man. But I think the Celtics will win. I hope so, because that's where I put my money at. So, Celtics, come on, wake up, bring it on through. All right, so we got 23 minutes left. Let's go ahead and switch it over to the Western Conference. I didn't leave a lot of time for it because, I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Right. We already dipped into it. Golden State, Dallas. Golden State's up with a 2-0 lead right now. In Dallas, they up with a 10-point lead pretty much at the end of the third quarter right now. And I go back to exactly what we talked about. Exactly what we talked about when we came into this series, which is Luka cannot do it all, and Luka cannot guard any of their 1 through 3. Dallas had a double-digit lead in game 2. And, you know, it's almost a cockiness. Like, when you took and watched Golden State and Dallas was up, you know, the double digits, and Golden State was like,
man,
that's nice, dog. Y'all tried.
Man, no.
We still got this. Hold up. Katie, hold up one sec. Hey, J-Wall, actually, run me one more commercial. Run me one commercial real quick. And we're going to be right back. We're going to land hard.
What up, what up, what up, what up? This is your boy, the real KD in the building. I'm taking over for the hosting as part of Blood Mass Media. There he goes.
Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yeah, I forgot where we talking about Golden State, man. And like I said, I don't know if it's Luka's tired. We all know that Luka just can't guard that 1 through 3. It's a matchup problem, and he's doing his thing on offense, right? He's getting them close, but Golden State just has that swagger, and they, if you look at even what they're doing on a defensive side of the ball, they're like, oh, okay, Luka wants to go for 40. That's nice. Like they they're not even worried about these cats. It's like if you brought your live team, you brought your team into an open gym to play these cats, and you're like, all right, that kid he out there, he getting buckets. That's nice. You can't beat us. I mean, like that's the swag that Golden State has in this series. And honestly, if Dallas doesn't win this game tonight, it very easily could be a sweep.
I said go State at 5. I give Luka one game. One.
That's what we called out. But I'm telling you right now, the game I was giving him was game 3, and it's not looking very good for him right now. And it's not. And once again, it's not what necessarily was expected, right? It's not.
Right.
Oh my Lord, Steph just hit that shit. That nigga is ridiculous. It's not exactly what we expected, right?
Right.
We expected Golden State to put up 120, 130 points a game, and if Dallas can outscore them, outscore them.
Right.
But this score right here in the third quarter right now, and once again, there's 20 seconds left in the third. Golden State got the ball, and they already up 12, right? Steph from the – boy, if he had hit that shit, Dag, I would have just turned the TV off. But anyway, I mean, it's not what we're expecting because we're at the end of the third quarter. Golden State only has 78 points. But Dallas only has 66. So, I'm getting into that point. And once again, I told you I wasn't going to make excuses, but this is real talk. Luka's tired, man. And that offense is not putting up points the way that they were because Luka can't do it all. He can't do it all. Right? And that's what we're looking at right now. That's what we're seeing.
That's why I went Golden State at 5. Because I would give Luka one game where he gonna go off and Davis is gonna win it.
But like we said, we knew the matchup against Clay was going to be tough for him. And, I mean, he's done a nice job. He's got 19 points tonight. Your boy Dinwiddie's done a nice job. He got 21. Brunson with 16. That's their supporting cast. But that's where it stops. That's it. 21 for Dinwiddie, 19 for Luka, 16 for Brunson, 9 for Finney-Smith, 3 for Powell. That's all the scoring. That's it. And once again, Golden State is looking at it. They got that swag. They're out here like, all right, that's nice. You know what I mean? Like, all right, Luka, you want to shoot a 35-foot step back 3? Hey, go for it. That's cool. But what we're going to take away is these dimes. And that's what teams didn't get. Luka's only got 2 assists tonight.
Because the other players ain't hitting shots.
They ain't hitting shots. But it's even more than that. It's even more than that. The Warriors have gotten up 62 shots. The Mavericks have gotten up 56. All right. So,
That's not a biggie.
Luka's got 14 of those. Dinwiddie's got 10 of those. Brunson's got 9 of those. Reggie Bullock, APB. Has anybody seen Reggie Bullock? 0 for 9 from the field. 0 points in 32 minutes.
Okay, I'm getting ready to really break this whole series down for you. How many? Okay, other than Luka on Dallas,
Yep.
how many caliber players does Luka have with him?
Not a nan, which is why they should have never got rid of Porzingis.
Okay. Porzingis, he's a bitch, but anyway.
But he's a bucket. He's a bitch, but he's a bucket.
I'm not even including him in this conversation.
Porzingis can't get buckets. I'm not saying he's a star, but I'm saying, what did Dallas get?
Okay. I'm gonna break this one down even better for you. Do you want Porzingis on your team? If you sitting back and you forming the team on the court, do you want Porzingis on your team? Hell no.
No, but here's my thing.
Thank you.
But here's my thing. What did you get for him? What did you get?
A whole bunch of guards.
But you don't need a bunch of guards. Like, here's my thing. Here's my thing. I've got Luka, right? I know I'm going to play him 40 minutes. Easy. Because he's my playmaker. Why do I need a bunch of guards? I mean, because I don't see a guard on here doing shit except for Brunson.
Right.
So what did I get for him? Because I know, once again, serviceable role player. I know Porzingis is going to give me a matchup problem. He's going to be a knockdown shooter from outside when Luka decides to go to the cup. And he's going to give me at least 20 points.
He's 7-3.
He's 7'3", but he's a matchup fucking nightmare because he thinks he's a fucking guard. And I'm not talking about his softness. I'm not talking about that. But what I'm saying is, if we're talking an offensive ball game, I'm taking Porzingis with Luka against anyone else Dallas has on their roster.
I don't know.
And I think, I mean, they might have got a pick. I don't think so. I think it was all guards for Porzingis, right? But who they get? I don't
Dinwiddie. They got Dinwiddie off that trade, but
you see what I'm saying, though? I mean, like, at the end of the day, if Luka needs to take a break or, just chill an offensive possession, I've got a 7-foot plus 40% plus shooter.
And a bitch of a man, but anyway.
And that might be true, but at the end of the day, we talking about getting buckets. And I think that was a bad trade for Dallas if they were trying to win now. If you're trying to win now, I think that was a bad trade for Dallas. And right now you're seeing the repercussions because you made that trade. Luka took and carried you through the regular season. He's carried you through the playoffs. And now that fat, chubby son of a bitch is getting tired, bro. Frank the Tank can't keep going. And gas prices is too damn high.
Gas prices was too high for Porzingis when he couldn't do it in New York. He couldn't gas himself up.
Well, that was the thing. I mean, Porzingis was drafted way too high. But shit, so was Andre Ayton. But we give him a pass.
I ain't give him a pass. I ain't never gave DeAndre Ayton a pass. Hell no. I call big man now for what I see him for.
And he ain't it. Hey, he ain't it. I mean, Embiid is a lot better than I thought. For seeing him in the league, he stepped his game up. He's a lot better than I thought. DeAndre Ayton, on the other hand, shit, you can give me Bill Cartwright.
Strip his card.
You can give me Bill Cartwright.
Man, I'm stripping this card. I already said he off in the motherfucking nursing home, sitting over there looking at the women rubbing on their wrong pussies.
We almost made it through a whole show. We almost. But anyway, I think we're in consensus. I think Golden State has this series wrapped up. And I Celtics or Heat, it don't matter, man. Go ahead and crown them boys, man. Stop wasting time. Golden State's taking this ship home.
I can't. I'm leaving my opinion until these series finish, and then I go ahead and pick out.
No, I mean there's only 4 teams left. You got a 25% shot. Golden State, Dallas, Miami, Celtics. Who's bringing home the golden trophy?
I'm not going there yet.
So hold on.
I'm not going there yet. I gotta wait till these series finish out before I sit back and make my pick.
So you got Golden State in 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the Celtics in 6.
In 6.
So what you're trying to tell me is you think the Celtics have a shot at beating Golden State?
I don't know. I have to wait and see how these series finish out. And then when we get there, I'll make my pick.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm taking Golden State. I'm taking Golden State in 5 against either the Heat or the Celtics. It don't matter. I got the Celtics coming out in 7, but I've got Golden State in 5 in the ship, bringing it home.
Ooh.
Bringing it home.
You try to go. I see what your little ass is doing. You sitting back and try to test my pick. Because I picked Golden State at 5 in this series. You a little sneaky little bastard.
I'm just telling you what it is, man. I'm just telling you what it is. Golden State 5 in the finals. Close curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Done deal.
You try to roll with
Wop. Dang.
You sit back and try to roll with my shit.
I ain't roll with your shit. I'm talking about the finals. I ain't talking about this series.
I know.
Luka with another bucket. I'm telling you, all right, dog, you can just look on his face, dog. He's tired, dog. He's tired. But yeah, man. Hey, I threw my pick out there. If you want to wait, you go ahead and wait.
I'm gonna wait.
I gotta wait.
I gotta wait. I mean, and the only reason why I'm waiting is the basketball player in me. One game at a time.
Well, I get that, but I mean, facts are facts, and I'm telling you, Golden State got this locked up. But so y'all heard it here. We gave you the picks. We gave you a little background sports knowledge. It's about time to wrap it up in the shop. Shout out to the real KD for taking some time out of his day, talking basketball with your boy. You know, that's how it works. Whenever you get a guard and a big man, shit, we can never decide on who's supposed to have the ball, but we know who got the ball. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. Sliding through. Say what's up to the people, man. Sign them out.
Man, this is your boy, the real KD in the building. You know what time it is. It's time to get 2 stacks and 4 flats in the building.
Hey, real talk though, man. I was chatting it up with Lil Griff, and he had sent me the stats and all of that from the OG Griff League, because of course they got an OG Griff League now. We gonna have to take and put a squad together, man. I'm gonna get back in it, man. I think I'm about ready to get these cats some buckets. We're gonna see what we really do on them courts, man. Because I'm telling you, Dad. I'm telling you, bro. They don't want that smoke, man. I ain't even tooting my own horn. Jay Walden seen it. All these cats in the city done seen it. Your boy is a fucking bucket. And,
I might have to come. I might have to bring my shoes back out.
All right, we gonna do it.
I might have to.
So here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. All right. I want you to get back, get in the Rolodex, get in the little brown book, because you know we got the black book for the females, the brown book for the hoopers. All right, get in the brown book, get in the Rolodex, go through the old cell phones, get your old head, get your hoopers together in the city, get them together. I'm gonna get my clique together. We're gonna link up. We're gonna start getting in the gym. We're gonna whittle this team down to probably 12 cats. We're gonna go real hard, and we're gonna get in this OG Griff League for next season.
Yeah.
All right, shit. I'm putting it on you, dog. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing but a chicken wing, dog. All I need is 3 straight days of a good shooting session, and your boy's gonna be back on point, dog.
Man, I'm gonna have to clean a lot of my shit up right now if I'm gonna get back on the court, though.
Hey, don't worry, dog. I got a crew of goons, dog. I'm gonna tell you how nice my squad is from where we used to run in Griff League. Dog, I tell you what, you don't even have to be a big man. You can play our 3. That's how cold we are. I got a 6'10" cat. I got his little brother. He's 6'9". He down in the post. I got a 6'10" Dirk Whiskey wannabe. I got a 6'6" shooting guard. I got me. I'm nice with the pill. I got my OG Joe Clay. You from the city? You probably know Joe. Running the point. I mean, we solid, man. We solid. OG status is where it's at. The only reason we took and started to dip out, once again, we dipped out from the Griff League because I started having foot injuries. And dog, hey, these young cats, man, they can go, dog. And you know, they play a different game than us, man. They can take go. And shit, I ain't got the lungs. I ain't got the lungs to guard your ass motherfucking 92 no more, man. What you gonna get is you gonna get the setup. You gonna get if you cross it over, I'm gonna take it. Boop. You gonna get that. You gonna get I'm gonna let you drive to the lane, and when you try to shoot it, I'm gonna swipe it. You gonna get me pulling the chair. You gonna get that OG game out of me, man. These young cats, man, they doing weird shit. You know what I mean? So
they want to sit back. They want to sit back, cross the motherfucker over, pull up for 3. Really?
No, dang, that's the shit, dang. That's the thing, dang. All right, I'm gonna keep it OG with you. Like, we made a move to get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I take it and hit you with a hard 2 dribbles to the right and cross over, that's a pull-up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we make moves to get buckets.
Right.
These motherfuckers make moves to make moves.
To shoot 3s.
To then make a move, to then shoot a step back, to then do a gather, into another step back to shoot a fadeaway 3.
Right.
I'm like, but dude, you already crossed him.
You already crossed it. Make that move to the hole.
You already crossed him. Get your bucket. Nah.
Nah. I'm ready to shoot the 3 type shit.
I'm
Man.
and I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Dang, it makes it real hard. Like the game is so fucked up that it makes it hard to play defense. You know what I mean? Like if you hit me with a spin move,
no. Hold on. It's actually easier for us to play defense because if you got a guard and sitting up there, they hitting the handshake. They want to hit another handshake. Get up on it. Get up on it. Turnover.
But like, here's where I'm at, dog. You know what I'm saying? You hit a spin move. I'm taking a drop step and 2 steps to cut off the cup.
I'm hitting it. I'm sending the pressure on it.
You know what I'm saying? Like you hit me with a cross and you hit the spin. I'm taking the 2-step diagonal because I'm cutting you off and staying between you and the basket.
Right.
But you sitting here, you hit a spin to take a step back 3. Well, shit, nigga, I can't play deep. I ain't even in the motherfucking picture because I took 2 steps back to protect the cup. You took a spin and 2 steps the other direction to shoot a 3. That's 7 motherfucking steps of separation. Yeah, you shouldn't have wide open because I'm playing solid D and you doing dumb shit. And when you didn't practice, we all know that what you practice shooting is what you get good at shooting. If you didn't practice shooting that dumbass step back, 2-step, 3-point jump shot off a spin move, then you gonna wet that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's hard. It's hard to play defense on the young cats because them motherfuckers might subject to do anything.
No, you let them keep on doing it.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let you keep on doing it, but still, that it makes me look. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hit that 2 or 3 times in a row, it's like, hey, dude can't guard him. It ain't that I can't guard him; it's he's shooting dumb shit.
Let him keep on doing it.
Exactly. You know, it ain't me playing bad defense. I'm playing fundamentally sound, solid defense. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. This motherfucker just practice shooting bullshit. That's like if a motherfucker come down shooting hook shot 3s. How the fuck am I gonna guard that? But if that's what you practice and if that's what you shoot and you hit that shit, then shit, you just gonna wet my ass up because I ain't guarding that motherfucking hook shot 3.
Right.
You know, it's that shit, dog. But that's why it's hard to play with the young cats, dog.
I'm like.
They get their buckets. I'm gonna get my buckets. This OG league. I'm gonna need you to get ready. I'm gonna need you to get with it. Scam money don't make no money. We gonna get at
them. I'll take it about it.
Well, let me know what it is, bro. Sponsored by Blurry Minds Media. We gonna take and get in them pockets, shake these OGs down, get them for the quarter zone.
Real KD might be correct. Come on, retirement.
We gonna get them for their quarter zone shots. They been gay and they knee braces. But yeah, man. Appreciate you, KD, for joining in, man. Appreciate all you all out there. Chris, aka Apocalypse Monday Night Mayhem.
In the building.
I know he was having some technical difficulties. Hopefully they get all that ironed out so he can bring you a wonderful clip of the wrestling business. And you already know who I am. Big E in the house. Sports phenomenon. Doing it all, being it all. Man, we love this shit, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. But for now, the shop is closed.